Well, how's it going, folks? Thanks for giving me a week to get some family issues and some travel issues taken care of. Had ready to roll here. What we're going to do is the sale today for the Seaview. If you remember from our last episode, we had glued this piece right here after we'd already laminated it into place so that we'll be able to begin the wrap this way. Right now we're going to attach these pieces or these seams together, and then we're going to start the process of the wrap. The wrap will start at the top with this bucket at the top of the sail, and I'll show you how we do that. And then we're going to attach the dive planes and go on and laminate these doors into their proper locations. And if all that goes well and good, then we're going to move on to the actual hull that'll go beneath the superstructure. There's 2 sheets for this. We'll be laminating these circles, or these partial circles. These will be the bulkheads. We're going to laminate those onto a heavier cardstock, and then we're going to roll these into place. And these are the side profiled pieces of the fins that come off the manta ray looking front of the Seaview. They travel down the entire side of the submarine. So they're profiled as a little triangular shape that fits up there. All right, well, we're going to get to work here, and hope you enjoy. And remember, like, share, and subscribe, and that's what keeps Astro rolling along. And thank you very much. Let's watch. got a few minor mistakes here, which I will correct off camera because you don't really need to see this, but I'm going to rebuild this wrap on the sail. I got a minor crease right here, but I'm going to move these dive planes down to here where this seam is, so that these two access doors that are left over can go up above the sail where they're supposed to. I missed that. But again, I'll just correct that, and when we pick up next time, that'll already be corrected, or you can watch me correct it. That'd be fine. And this sail will sit on here like this. We still have to put on the vents. We'll need to form this around so that it's nice and straight. And we'll put on the periscopes and all after we mount this whole superstructure to the main body, which is going to be this, which in our next episode we will also roll around these forms that I've laminated here. Okay. And then we're going to move on to finally starting to wrap this into the overall structure. Just to give you a preview, this is the lower portion of the nose that I've done so far. And it will have the bay here indentated for the flying sub. I've got some debate with everybody that I've been talking to about the design of this sub itself and the models that were used for filming as to whether these lights here that I guess were used for navigational purposes when the sub was near the to eliminate the area for the flying sub to come into this bay. I don't know if they're in the right position or not. We'll find out when we wrap it. And again, these are minor changes that can take place prior to us releasing it for somebody to build themselves. Remember, folks, this is beta building. It's the first time the vehicle's been built from the design. So minor things like this dive plane position, creasing that when rolling it, and now knowing how to form this correctly. The issue we had with the fantail here on the superstructure, and minor issues with the seaming on this. Those are things that you overcome by doing a beta build. And again, we're showing you this beta build, warts and all. But when we're done, it'll still be a nice looking model, and the modifications that we make as we go along will again be incorporated into what we release. By the way, this right here was laminated so that I can have little forms for the pieces that'll go down the side of the sub to help profile it out, to give it that manta look that we all love. You got to admit, guys, anybody that's interested in the Seaview, no matter whether you're building it in this media, I built it several times as a plastic model. That is to say, a manufactured model that you just bought off the shelf. Had one as a kid, built several as an adult. In fact, I'll show you one that I built soon. Maybe you'll be interested in that also. But it's just a machine, just like a lot of the stuff that Irwin Allen did, that it grabs you. There's nothing like this. This is you only wish that they'd actually built a Seaview. It just had that. It looked like it could own the waves, or the underside of the waves. It looks like a fish. It's just amazing. And when we do the interior too, I hope that everybody understands that a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be doing there in the command and control area is based on conjecture, because as we know, things changed throughout the filming of the different seasons. Again, I'm choosing the 4-window version of the Seaview so that we can have the area for the flying sub to come up into its own little garage. There's a lot of things that changed in the way that they did the interior to accommodate the filming for those seasons. I'm going to stick with what we can find on the actual episodes for those seasons to match this exterior design. If anybody wants another version of the sub, we can discuss that after this is done. But again, this is my favorite, and I just chose it because I liked it, and I hope you do too. Again, I got diarrhea of the mouth here real quick, but just wanted to give you kind of a heads up on where we're heading. Please like and share and subscribe. It's how Astro and them make their living. Have a good one, and we'll see you again soon.